Hello traders, we are back for another analysis. It's Wednesday. It's this third week of September. It's September 16th, 2014, and I'm back with the update. So since our previous analysis, we got some updates to the news. Doing our trend analysis, we can see here these are the trends that changed. Australian Swiss and Euro Australian. After narrowing everything down, some of the pairs I want to focus on, the only pairs I want to focus on is longs on the CAD yen and shorts on the pound CAD. Some updates to our sentiment. We had some positive news that we're going to check out a little bit later on the Canadian dollar, which is great for some of the positions that we were looking for. And we had some weak sentiment on the dollar, as the Fed is, some speculation that they want to keep rates the same for a while longer. So also some sentiment here, the yen is sliding, which confirms that the yen is our weakest pair. That's why we want to look for longs on the CAD yen. As before, as you know, I was also looking for trades on the dollar, the pound dollar, the dollar yen, and New Zealand dollar. Been a turbulent week for those pairs with the surprise negative sentiment coming out on the dollar. Luckily, those were pretty small positions, but bigger positions is on the pound CAD, and we're going to take a look into that as we continue with the analysis. But here we go. Just to give you an update, the dollar falls. That's our sentiment on that. The yen is sliding, as I mentioned, which is just weak sentiment coming out the yen, and positive on the Canadian dollar, as I mentioned before. Canadian dollar gaining traction. So those are just some of the things that stood out. About 7:30 p.m. a little bit earlier when I took these snapshots. Taking it to the next thing we want to check out is the charts. Just want to show you some positions that I'm in. So as you know, I was looking for some shorts on the pound CAD. Here is still in some positions on the pound CAD with the positive sentiment on the CAD. I definitely expect this to continue on down, but who knows? We're gonna see. But it's definitely, everything is in our favor. CAD is definitely the strongest pair right now, technically. And the pound is not the weakest, but it is weak. And definitely with the news coming out on Thursday, tomorrow, with regard to Scotland actually separating from, the UK. They're kind of just splitting off of using their currency, which is big news coming out of the UK, and this could cause the pound to continue to go on down, which would be great for these positions here. So these are some long-term positions. Also want to look for, as in the beginning of the week, as we've seen, I was looking for a long position on the CAD. Didn't really get anything that I really liked, but I guess you could say I missed this trade as well. But if it pulls back and gives me something nice to continue on in, so we can jump in the trend, that'd be great as well. Moving forward, I definitely want to make a note that to look for some breakout trades. But yeah, that's that. So that's what we're gonna be looking at for the next couple of days, just to go and see what exactly happened. What exactly happened here? We got earlier in the week on the dollar, we got some negative numbers, and today we also got some negative numbers here. So that's what's causing the dollar to pull back in sentiment a bit. As you can see, we got manufacturing sales that came out today on the CAD, which is positive numbers, which is great for our positions on the CAD, which I was mentioning, and the CPI numbers, which on the pound, which came out, which were pretty stagnant. So in my opinion, I want to definitely see some more movement to the downside as we look at the remainder of the week, going into Wednesday until tomorrow. We got some news coming out on the pound. A lot more news coming out on the dollar, which we may actually want to, you know, depending on how this news comes out, we may actually want to take a look at maybe like what the dollar yen is looking like. So here we go. We got it for Thursday. Thursday is the big news with the Scottish independence vote, and once we get that, we're sure to see the market move one way or another. So we just got to sit tight and see. And then we got on Friday CPI numbers coming out on the Canadian dollar, which I'm hoping to be positive, you know, with all the positive news coming out of Canada. So that being said, that is really our analysis. This is how we're looking for longs on the CAD yen, shorts on pound CAD, and if we get some good, we have to have like killer signals on the dollar yen for me to really get in. I'm really not looking at that one though, but being that I'm in positions on this one, but it's definitely likely, being that we got that such strong news coming out later in the week. So I will be keeping an eye on the pound, on one of the dollar pairs at least, see if any good entries comes out of this FOMC, because that's as you know, is sure to push the market. So you know, for this week in particular, I just want to keep an eye on the dollar pairs to see exactly how they react to that. So with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful. And as you know, if you got any questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at unitedtradersrg@gmail.com for any questions or suggestions on any kind of education, anything like that. I'm more than willing to help. Until next time, happy trading.